Buenos noches, whatever you people are, I don't know. Okay. Let's see if we can mellow shit out around here. Alright, I'm a little bit, intoxicated, as I say, and I just wanted to clear some shit up, okay? Because people have been asking me all this week. Okay, they heard it on, and I can't even remember where I said it, but I said something about, it was on the DAB, the Drugs and Booze podcast with Mr. AP himself, Angry PP. Hey man, what's up? I just giving a shout out to you out there. Got mad love for you, Cat Daddy. Frog Daddy, and you are definitely not gay. All right, I remember that. But people were asking me, like, all right, now, alright, how come I'm Alecks Jonez and there's another Alecks Jonez who's like got a TV thing and he's rich and I'm not. I look like him. I sound like him. Apparently, according to the birth certificate that I examined of his, we do have the same parents. Mine are not from this version of what we call Earth. You see, what I've learned is that there is a concept known as the multiverse. And that means there's like a bunch of shitload of other universes. And I happen to come from a different one. How did you get here, you may ask? Good question. I am going to tell you exactly about my version of where I came from, Earth, the Earth that I came to love and enjoy fully. There's a big difference between Alecks Jonez of this Earth and me. I, unlike him, is from Alabama, okay? And this is very important because everything in the Southeastern is about football. We love football, and people that don't love football, they love this thing called NASCAR, but that's another ball of wax, and I'm not going to talk for 2 hours about people in a big left turn, okay? I just don't get it. I'd rather watch people beat the shit out of each other. That's just my kind of guy I am. I'm down with the violence. So, I was on my Earth, living in Alabama, but the big difference between the Alabama that I came from and was born in and the Alabama that's here is that our Alabama, the University of Alabama football team has never been good. Never. So, one of the perks about me being here is that I get to see my football team that I've always loved since I was a little boy and see them win a lot of football games. So I'm digging the fuck out of that. But here's the deal, okay? The Alecks Jonez of here and myself, we have a lot in common. We're very curious individuals. Except I didn't have like a shitload of money like he does. I think, his parents must have been in oil or some shit because, that is loaded. He has got a bunch of money, and my hat's off to him. But I still got mad respect for you, man, because you're cool. Anyway, my attention deduction syndrome is really f***ing with me tonight, and I apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm sorry. Sometimes I try to talk and the words just don't come out right. And I have no idea why that is. People tell me it's drinking, but they're full of shit, okay? And I can talk when I'm drinking. I can sing when I'm drinking, okay? So all that bullshit is bullshit. Bullshit, all right? I just want to make sure we got that out of the way before we did anything. Okay, so here I am. I'm on my version of Earth. Grew up in Alabama, blah-de-blah-de-blah, right? But there's a lot of different shit going on where what I call Earth, okay? One of the big things is that I came over here in 2007, okay? And at that point in time, President Michael Jackson, yes, that Michael Jackson, the one that you people know as a singer and everything, see, he was a great politician and he was a great protege of Martin Luther King on my planet. And we had the same bullshit with all the history and stuff. So President Jackson was a big deal, okay? As a matter of fact, the Jackson that was famous on our planet was Jesse Jackson. And he was sounding a lot like Al Green. He was a good singer, man. All right, I had a blog, and my blog is concerned with a lot of stuff. Information Battles runs his little company. We're interested in a lot of the same things, things that don't add up in the government, things that don't add up like UFOs and stuff like that, right? So here's the deal, all right? I was in Washington on assignment because I had a blog. All of the reporting and all of the investigative work was done by me. I couldn't pay anybody. I didn't have any money. All right, because I was running my blog. We had just gotten the internet into the year 2000. Okay, and that was a big DARPA thing. They explained it to me. I'm not really a militarily minded guy, but I did understand what they were saying. All right, and so the interweb it was on fire, man. People were doing everything, blogging. Everybody's blogging. So there was this rumor. Okay, President Michael Jackson started acting strange, and he became more robotic, and he didn't talk much, and he didn't emote as much as he used to. And they started talking about him sleeping in this thing called a hyperbolic chamber or some shit like that, and it was real mysterious. So I just thought I went to Washington D.C. and see Secretary of Defense Albert Yankovic. And on this earth, it's so weird. He is a dude named Weird Al Yankovic, the musician on this planet, on this version of Earth, right? But at my Earth, he is the Secretary of Defense, and he's a very mean man. And I mean, he doesn't like people a lot at all. He's not a very happy camper, and that might have something to do with his musical talent not being fulfilled or some shit. I don't know. But anyway, there was this huge rumor that President Michael Jackson had been replaced by a robot. And that robot was sanctioned and created based on the works of Secretary of Defense Yankovic, okay? So I go up to Washington, D.C., and I developed a connection with this guy that was supposed to be in the CIA. He said that all the action was in Texas. Place where they started, as apparently President Jackson was like the 5th or 6th replaced person with a cybernetic being, okay? And that's a cybernetic being is another word for an android or a robot, okay? But an android is this is important. An android is a robot that looks like a person. It walks and it talks and it can think a little bit, but it's also got the programming, and the program is very important because it can't, decide to do shit outside of its programming. So basically it's like a person that does what the other people that made him tell him what to do. So I went there and I followed what the guy told me. He said, go to a place called Arlington, Texas. And I went to Arlington, Texas, and he said to look out he gave me a couple of pictures of these two dudes. And I saw them. They were staying at the exact same Holiday Inn that I was staying at. One day I saw them, and I thought, I said, I'm going to follow these guys because I bet they're going to lead me to where they're making the robots. And then once I get the pictures of the robots, man, I'll blow this whole thing wide open, man, and I get completely rich and stuff like Alecks Jonez here is, right? So I follow these guys, and they go to this place called Six Flags over Texas, man. And there's one exactly like it here on this earth, man. They must be everywhere. I mean, shit. Out of all the gajillion universes, it's okay, Six Flags is a thing in all of them. I don't know. That's just kind of shit you can't explain. So anyway, they go to Six Flags over Texas, and there's this ride, man, they call it the flume, the log flume. Okay, it's kind of like a little gay roller coaster or some shit. And it's got water in it, right? And so you go up and then you go down like a roller coaster, and then when it hits the water, it gets splashed everywhere, it gets wet and stuff, and then they laugh and shit. Well, next to the log flume ride, there's this little bathroom kiosk thing, and it's it's a big bathroom. And so I follow the dudes. They go in there, and one stays outside while the other one goes in. And I noticed after a while, the guy that went in didn't come out. And then the other one goes in. So I follow him in there, and he goes in the stall like he's going to take a dump or something. Okay. So I'm waiting around, and hell, man, after about an hour or two, I'm like, God man, what's going on with this dude? This is the longest shit I've ever seen somebody take. And, there was no olfactory based evidence that was confirming that there was some type of fecal excretion that was happening in said stall. So, like the smart investigative reporter that I am, I decided I was going to knock on the stall. Right? No answer. There was no answer on the stall, and I'm like, what the hey? Whatever. They're not, you know what? Fuck that. I'm going to cuss anyway. Whatever. IRATE prostate, don't tell me what to do, and don't look at me like that, okay? Just chill the fuck out, all right? I'll get out of your hair. I'll pass out on your couch in a little while. And then you and your woman can do whatever you do, okay? Just shut up. Looking at me like that, Anyway, so I opened the door, and the stall is completely empty. This is the stall that I saw two guys. Well, I didn't see the first guy go in, but I saw the second guy go in, and he disappeared. Right? So I get in. I had to take a dump. I mean, I had been eating, I was in Texas, man. And what do you do when you're in Texas? You eat Tex-Mex. And it was some good shit. A lot of refried beans and stuff like that. So that's like good fiber and stuff. And you're going to have regular bowel movements anyway. So I started doing what I needed to do. I sat down, and I didn't have anything to read. So I was bored and stuff. I was looking at the graffiti on the stall walls and stuff. And then all of a sudden I started getting kind of dizzy and I got a nauseous feeling and then it stopped. And then I'm looking around going, what was that? So I opened the door, and it looks like the same bathroom, but it looks like kind of like a mirror image. So anyway, I come out of the bathroom and I lost the dudes. I don't know what the hell happened to them. I still don't know to this day what happened to them, because I've been to that damn Six Flags over 110 times, and I still can't make whatever happened to me happen, because every time I go in and take a dump in that stall, I'm still here. And that's why I made that announcement the other day that said I'm going to quit trying to go back to my house, but to my real home in the earth that I know, because it's a fruitless and worthless endeavor. All right. Because evidently I'm stuck here. Right. I'm on a desert island, but there's a lot of people and stuff, and there's food and shit. So it's not like a desert island, but it cut me some slack here. Fuck. I've had two fists of Cuervo Gold, over the past 47 hours, and I'm feeling, I'm numb. Okay. Except for mentally, I'm sharp as a tack. Okay, so I come out and I leave the Six Flags and I go to the Holiday Inn, but the Holiday Inn's not there anymore. And I asked the lady, I said, ma'am, how come this key's not working on my room? And it was one of those old school keys with the green, I don't know, kind of a diamond shaped looking thing on it. I'll show you a picture of it right there. And she said, "Oh gosh, sir, we haven't used these in so many years and stuff." And I said, "Well, what happened to the Holiday Inn?" And she said, "My God, they've been out of business for years. Sir, are you okay? Are you sure you haven't escaped from some kind of hospital or something?" And no, I said, "No." I laughed. She made me laugh. And I was like, "No, ma'am. So there was actually the money that I had from my other earth. There's a couple of big differences on it that the lady didn't notice. So I got by with that, thank God, or else I'd have been arrested for I don't know, counterfeiting or some shit. I think, man, because I mean, in retrospect, I dodged a bullet, a big, anyway, I went to sleep and I woke up and, I saw a guy with a laptop and, he was looking at me. And I was on this desk and stuff, and it turned out he was watching the newly broadcasted, channel with my counterpart from this earth. And so I got the bright idea to go meet him, right? And once he met me, he had some fantastic ideas. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this. This story has really gone on a long time. I didn't mean it for it to. Once you can get a little booze in me and I get a little talky-walkie, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm going to do here is all right, I'm going to remind you to subscribe if you have not subscribed. And please hit the like button, share, do all that shit, because it makes us look pretty until we can get properly turned down for monetization anyway. I'm gonna stop it right here, and then if you want to hear the rest of the story of how me and the Alecks Jonez of this planet became friends, and then eventually had a huge falling out. Please leave a comment and let me know that, okay? I'm using IRATE Prostate's account, and he's real kind of skittish about this stuff because, he knows how things work, and he don't want, anything I might be doing to, have a negative effect on his channel, or, or he and his lady or anything. So, but anyway, I think I'm starting to get a little too lucid over here. I think it's time to kick a couple more back and then go pass out. Alecks Jonez, I am shit-faced. I don't give a fuck what you think about it. How about that, bitches?